5.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. How y'all doing? Welcome. It is our weekly Take the Points show. Jamey Hodges is here. Lucas Vaughan is here. And we are going to talk today. Boys, what do you want to talk about today?
Horse racing, hockey, and soccer.
Horse racing?
Now, what about we got to bring in cricket.
It's cricket, at least.
The
Nobody
biggest
knows
upset.
about.
Cricket, we had a big win.
The biggest upset in cricket
Biggest
history.
upset in the history of cricket, actually.
Yes. And cricket's been around a long time.
Cricket's been around a long, long time. Actually, you scoff.
I'm not scoffing.
No, not you.
I have gambled on cricket. It
No,
takes 14 days for a match to get over.
You scoff. I was this close to pulling the Euros down to talk about today. The Euros starts tomorrow.
Is that soccer?
The European soccer world,
So is it like a European Cup?
It's the European Cup. It's basically.
We would have been good there.
Is it per country? Is that how it's put
Yeah,
together?
it's a country. Country.
Okay, so
This is England versus
Portugal's
Germany.
got a team. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
there's some France team.
That'd be pretty cool, though, actually.
Well, I thought about talking about it. It is fun.
Yeah.
And we would have had a lot of knowledge. We would have been right on top.
Can you get like
It is only Europe.
Morocco and Egypt. So
Morocco and
solely
Egypt
Europe.
do not count.
Okay.
No, this is solely Europe. But the thing is, the weird thing, we'll get to the show here, folks. The cool thing,
We could have talkked about this prior to the show. But
the cool thing about the Euros is you've got several different. England has several different teams.
That's okay. That's
They
unfair.
divide the UK into like 4 teams. Wales has a team. Scotland has a team. Northern Ireland has a team. England has a team.
Does Ireland have a team?
Well, Ireland's not connected to the UK, but yes, they do.
So, yes, they do because they're in Europe. So,
They are in Europe.
So we get Northern Ireland.
But
and
even
Ireland.
though Europe has voted themselves out of the European Union, they've had the Brexit, they still get to play in the Euros, even though they're no longer considered a part of the European Union.
great start.
But they're
This
still-
is riveting
but they're
stuff
still
you can count
European.
on.
Lucas and Jamie here, and we're going to talk about a ton of stuff today. We're going to have a good time. Let's
sorry for bringing that
welcome. Take the points. Let's tell you about some things going on in and around our areas today. I got a bunch of stuff here on Friday and Saturday, June 14th and June 15th, over at the Flora Public Library. Immediately after this show runs today, there will be the Mommy and Me at the Flora Public Library. It's from 10 to 11. It's a story hour program. Their theme this month is Sesame Street. They're going to be reading stories as well as crafting cards, or creating crafts is what it says, and having playtime outdoors. So that'll be fun. Fathers and grandparents are also welcome to bring their children as well, not just Mommy and Me. So that'll be fun. That's at 10 o'clock this morning at the Flora Public Library. Tonight in the Wayne City Park, it's going to be the Wayne City Matters presenting Market in the Park. The event's coming up during they're going to do this, I think, every Friday in June and July, and I'm pretty sure they missed last week, so I think it starts this week. It's running from 6 o'clock to 8:30. They're going to have a musical guest is Handsome Howie. You guys have you seen Handsome Howie?
Howie Mandel.
He was on WKRP in Cincinnati.
That's right.
If I remember.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Handsome Howie is going to be the musical guest this week at the Wayne City Matters. Food vendors will include Jan and Dean's. Get yourself corn dog, and or Billy Bob's Barbecue. Get yourself a barbecue. The Strasburg 150th anniversary celebration begins tonight. It's going to run tonight, tomorrow, Sunday. They've got all 3 days going. And I do know, I don't have the whole list in front of me, but I do know that on Sunday afternoon, you're going to want to see this. The Sounds of Swing Band is playing. It's about a 15-piece band at around, I think, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Shouldn't be all that hot by Sunday, right? Isn't it cooling off this weekend after Saturday?
Be down to like 93.
It's cool.
Yeah,
off to-
93 or so.
Cool off to
Yeah,
90.
it'll be fine.
Cooling off to
Be
what?
fine.
Cool, it'll be fun. The Strasbourg, but get up there to Strasbourg and enjoy that all weekend long. As well as on Friday night tonight. Now, they do this every year. Huge crowds go to the Topless Knights of Columbus Cruise Night and Car Show. This year's
To the what?
We're going to need more info.
the Topless Knights of Columbus.
Teotopolis.
What'd I
Okay.
say?
Topless.
All
You
right.
heard me wrong.
No, we did not. This is
Oh.
recorded. We have playback. We have playback.
Honestly, you had some serious interest for a very
Yeah,
short amount of
Lucas and
time.
I perked up real quick, and
I
then
was listening.
It's the Topless Knights
Oh,
of
okay.
Columbus.
All right.
The Topless.
He said to the topless.
No,
He did. He did.
That's not at all. That's not at all what I said. This year's profits will be split between the following organizations: the Topless Banquet Hall, the Blessings in a Backpack. The Shriners will get some money out of it. That's pretty cool, as well as a Shop with a Cop and CSS, whatever that means. The Free Power Wheels Derby for kids from 3 to 9 years old starts at 5:30, goes till 6:30. Honor Guard's going to have the national anthem at 7. The cruise through T-Town is from 5:30 to 8:30. I would suggest, if you were not taking part in this tonight, you avoid T-Town, because there's going to be a huge crowd just whirling around the town at 5 miles an hour.
So, in 10 minutes later, you're free?
They got a stop sign though too.
They do that. You're correct. You're correct.
They do have a stop sign. Cruise through town at 5:30. The car show 5:30 to 9. Food and drinks available for purchase from 5 to 11, as well as raffle items, 50/50 raffle. A golf cart raffle. They're giving away a golf cart if you buy the right ticket. DJ music by Vance Higgs. On Saturday, what are you doing on Saturday? At the McCabe Lighthouse, pardon me, I believe that's in Flora. I'm not sure. It's Singspiration. The McCabe Lighthouse will have Singspiration on Saturday at 5. Each performer is asked to bring a couple of songs to perform. If you want more information, call David Bonham at 618-676-7323. The Clay County Genealogical Society Library will be having a scrapbook card party on Saturday at 9 a.m. Register for this event at the Genealogical. Yeah, nobody told you.
We can't golf now
Yeah.
at 9.
It's out.
Sorry about
We
that.
got
All right.
some scrapbooking
Messed up
to
your
do.
golfing.
Okay,
Well,
get
I
our
can-
cards together and
I can
get ready.
Get your scissors going. At the Louisville Ballpark, it's a Santa Smiles fundraiser.
What?
Santa Smiles fundraiser. Whether it's it's going to be at the Louisville Park from 5 to 7 o'clock on Saturday night. The fundraiser is called. The fundraiser is called the Chicken Poop Plop.
Chicken bingo.
Chicken bingo.
Little chicken
I've heard
bingo.
of Bessie bingo. I never really
Okay.
heard of chicken bingo. I would think with chickens, they just go all over.
No, there was a place down in Hamletsburg that Lucas and I have been to
On the corner of Hamletsburg and Hamletsburg.
several times that used to have chicken bingo in the back.
Chicken Poop Plop, and there will be 10 separate
Horrible name.
games.
It's a terrible name.
Isn't that a terrible thing? 10 separate games. Squares will be $5. You can purchase a square in all 10 games for $45. Each game will have a winner. Kids games will be available with lots of prizes. Parents can buy a punch card for $10. Also be pulled pork, chips, and drinks available for $5. Going to be hot dogs, popcorn available. For more information or to purchase a square, call Andy Malone at 572-0622. They picked the wrong day to have that because I believe they're also having a fundraiser for North Clay Schools on Saturday night down at the golf course in Flora. They're going to have they got a big bunch of raffles and all kinds of stuff down there.
They need to
I
spread
know
that out, didn't they?
yeah, there's a tournament Saturday, I know, at Flora.
I think that's what it's. I think the
So-
tournament in Flora is for the North Clay High School.
Okay. All right.
Is what I'm pretty sure. You guys, is that where you're playing? If you don't go scrap?
No. We're on a scrapbook instead of golf.
Okay,
so
well, just
doesn't
make-
matter.
There's not a chicken feed the next day or anything, is there? Like big fried chicken fry
I'm not sure.
after chicken poop plop.
In Louisville?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. I would think you would.
Smart.
That would be.
We really need to utilize resources.
Well,
Have
you
breakfast,
you're
little eggs for
vertically
breakfast.
integrating. Yeah, maybe they'll have chicken and waffles or something like that.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That'd be maybe they'll listen to our suggestion.
If they're smart, no.
Breakfast fundraiser at the Trinity United Methodist Church in Salem on Saturday, starting at 7:30, going to 10. $8 per person, includes biscuits and gravy, scrambled eggs, sausage, fruit, coffee, and juice. No pancakes. Doggone. Maybe if it was, since it's only $8 a person. If there's pancakes involved too, you'd probably throw a lot more money at it. That's my guess. Edwards County Feed the Family event going on as well on Saturday morning. It'll be, at the Hope Center, and they will give away free food, free clothing, free household items, and miscellaneous items as well. Event gets underway around 9 a.m. The requirement of this event is that you do listen to a message of hope. So that's worth a bucket of food, isn't it?
And maybe a free T-shirt.
And get your free T-shirt out of that, you think?
And some sweatpants. I don't know.
Yeah,
Something
that'd
comfy.
be all right.
Bucket of food.
How about a cardboard box of food? Maybe that'd be the best way to go about it instead. Also, finally, on Saturday night, Youth Open Mic Night at the Effingham Farmers Market. It's, they say Youth Open Mic Night, but it starts at 9 in the morning, goes to 11 a.m. A special Youth Open Mic at the Farmers Market in downtown Effingham, calling all young local musical talent. Go out there and just wail on 2 or 3 different songs. Who knows? Performers 20 and under are welcome. Adult accompanists are welcome. As microphone and instrumental pickups will be provided. Prepare about 3 songs, and please tell a little bit about yourself when you get on stage. So that'll be fun. 9 o'clock in downtown Effingham on Saturday. What else going on today? June 14th. Kind of accidentally let the cat out of the bag earlier on this one. National Strawberry Shortcake Day hits on June 14th every year. It's, of course, right at or maybe just a little past the peak of strawberry season. And while you're able to get strawberries all year long, the best strawberries are picked fresh from April to June. These bright red berries during this time are sweeter and more flavorful by adding them to a shortcake biscuit or a sponge cake. Strawberry shortcake is an easy and refreshing summertime dessert. How far back can strawberry shortcake be found in texts and writings? This is the trivia question. I will give you.
Sean, sir.
Pick a century. I
Sean,
will
sir.
have you pick it. Nah, it's too far back.
What? You can't ask a question and say,
18th
"Nah, you're
century.
stupid."
I
gave an
I didn't
answer.
call you stupid. I just said no. It's too
gave
far
an
back.
answer.
No, that is incorrect. How about
It's
you?
gotta be 18th century.
Very close. There was the 17th century. Not
1600s.
16th century.
Very close.
15th century.
1588.
Holy cow.
1588.
280 years off, but you were close.
Wow.
Well, he was closer than you.
No, he wasn't.
Well, no, you're 200.
Yeah.
Well, 18th century, 1700. He's 110 years off.
You said 15th.
I said 16. 1588. Whereas we're going to have some discussions here during a commercial break. But strawberry shortcake can be as far back as 1588 in England. However, it wasn't until the 1800s that it made its way into the U.S. Eliza Leslie I was asking worldwide, Jamie. Don't. I'm not out to get you. Eliza Leslie of Philadelphia receives credit for the first recipe for strawberry shortcake in her cookbook, The Ladies' Recipe Book. And although she referred to them as strawberry cakes, her recipe was used to popularize this delicious dessert in homes. So you have that, ladies and gentlemen. What else? Guess this one you boys might be a little bit more into.
I like that one.
Here on this gorgeous June 14th. How about National Bourbon Day?
Middle of June, huh?
Yeah, that seems a little wrong. Falls
That
on
should be a
June.
winner.
Yeah, I would think so. Falls on June 14th to recognize the official spirit of America. They're calling on all bourbon lovers across the globe to join them as they raise a glass for one of the smoothest whiskeys around. It's a whiskey that can only be called by the word when it is distilled in the United States. Like Scotch, cognac, and some other spirits, bourbon must meet certain standards and be produced in a specific geographical region to earn its name. For a distiller to, doesn't it have to be Kentucky?
It doesn't have to be geographical, really. It's got to have the right amount of corn.
Well, for a distiller, you're right. You're absolutely right, Lucas. For a distiller to legally label their whiskey as bourbon, they must meet the specific criteria. The whiskey must be 51% corn. The distiller must store the whiskey in new charred oak barrels, not aged. The whiskey must be distilled at no more than 160 proof. Good Lord. Can you imagine trying to drink 160 proof bourbon? And distillers must ensure that the bourbon is barreled at 125 proof. Before, what do they do? Adjust the water in it as to drop it down to 80 or 90? How's that work?
I'm sure they cut it with something, but we did a bourbon tour. This past,
You did recently, didn't you?
Just recently, and
Yeah.
it's amazing that it all comes out the same flavor, and the flavors are all dictated by what they store the bourbon in, and that's how you get the flavor of the.
So it depends on the barrel.
Oh, it's crazy. I didn't believe it. And then I tasted it. I was like, holy cow. The different barrels impart the flavor in it. The bourbon itself is all clear, and it's got the same flavor. And once you move it to the different barrels, that's where you get the flavor.
See, that's what always kind of
And
confused.
so that's how you get the different flavors, the blends of which barrels.
That's what always kind of confused me about that is that they say it's got to be the same, or it's got to be all have to be in the oak casks, brand new oak casks. I would think the brand new oak casks wouldn't have that much flavor.
They're made out of different woods and different whatever else, and those woods impart the different flavors in them.
In all honesty, Bruce, per you being confused, you can kind of blame on me.
I wasn't going to bring that up.
From the one time we attempted
we did try to go up on a bourbon run.
We attempted one.
we were
It was neat, I'll tell you that.
we were delayed.
We were delayed.
Yeah, we were delayed till the next time. And
Yes.
I'm certain it'll be fun. What else going on the 14th? Quickly, National Flag Day. This commemorates the day of the adoption of the United States flag back on June 14th, 1777. While Betsy Ross has been given credit for stitching together the first American flag, there really isn't any sound evidence supporting that theory. At the same time, there isn't anything to disprove it either. So it's who knows. This day started back in 1916 when Woodrow Wilson proclaimed June 14th, 1917 as the first Flag Day, on the 140th anniversary of the adoption of the flag. So there you have it. It is the Star-Spangled Banner, O long may it wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. So there you have the start of the Stars and Stripes. What do you want to see on television, ladies and gentlemen? NBA basketball tonight. It is game 4. The Celtics lead the Mavericks 3-0. Boy,
It's
What a
done.
disappointing
It's over.
series.
What a
It's
terrible
over.
series.
It's over.
Major League Baseball, the Cardinals are at Chicago 120. It'll be Kyle Gibson versus to be determined. It won't be Assad, and I don't think it's Steele. Pirates at the Cardinals. Pardon me, that's wrong. The White Sox are at the Diamondbacks. Chris Flexen versus Ryan Nelson on NBC Sports Chicago. And U.S. Open Golf, noon to 6. On NBC. That's Lucas. That's Jamie. We'll be back right after this. Stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Chapman's Furniture has the best prices every day. You can find them open Monday through Saturday from 9 to 5 and located at 210, 300, and 306 West Main Street in Salem. Chapman's features a full line of furniture, including Ashley Furniture, bedding by Sealy and Bimco, and the largest selection of rugs in Southern Illinois. They have a huge selection of recliners, including lift and power, and wallpaper and border in stock at closeout prices. Call 618-548-2221 for the best price around.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Hello, ladies. That's true. No, that's true. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Lucas, how was your Saturday last weekend?
What did I do? What did I do on Saturday?
It was the Belmont Steaks. That's what I'm getting at.
I was at home. It was good. I did a little bit of work and started drinking early. It was a beautiful day.
That's good.
So Bruce and I did the same, except we won a lot of money.
We had a good day, ladies and gentlemen. You know, we do appreciate all you folks tuning in to this show week after week to see our wonderful picks on. We've done well on college football.
We did well in the NFL.
We did well in the NFL.
Came out over
a little right around 500,
right,
a little over here and there.
I thought we were around the 56 mark you wanted to be at.
Thereabouts.
We were pretty close. We were pretty close.
We were pretty close. But this week, and then, we did the Kentucky Derby. You had a
Did
great.
well. Had a great derby.
We had $80 bet, won 200 and something.
Yeah, close 3.
On that. And then the Preakness, let's see, did we do as well in the Preakness? I'm trying to remember.
I bet money in the Preakness.
You were the one when he made the money.
Yeah, I made on the Preakness.
But not
Okay,
that
so
much.
I did not do well on the Preakness.
And the other two, Weeze and I both also lost.
Yeah, you guys
our
always
20.
pick the same ones, so normally that doesn't work
We seem to pick the same ones, which brings us
But
to
then
the
comes the Belmont. Then came the Belmont.
The Belmont Steaks.
At which we had a sleeping baby during the race that did not sleep very long.
The door knock you can see there on the 2024 Belmont Stakes. Who all had door knock? Weeze, $5 win, place, and show on door knock. Bruce, $5 win, place on door knock. Jamie, $5 to win on door knock. Door knock went off at what, Jamie?
17-1.
And so there are your payouts for $2 bets. And if you do the math in your head real quick, that's 55 plus 810 is 63 times 2.5 is 150 whatever for 160, right? For Weeze.
We had a very good day.
160. We had a very good day. I had 135. Weeze won 160, and you won about 90.
Yeah, right around 90.
$95. So in total, do the math on that. That's right near $400. That's pretty doggone. That's a pretty doggone solid day. Now, if you look down to the since we have this up there, may as well mention down there we also have our picks for the finals in both the.
Somebody's looking good.
Somebody's looking good. I don't think Tatum's going to win the MVP, though, do you think?
If it goes 5, he could.
He's going to need 2 good games because who'd it be now? Wouldn't it be Holiday?
It'd be a Holiday right now.
Yeah, Drew Holiday has been playing great and he was like 30-1.
Hey, I'll take one out of 2. I'll take one out of 2.
I don't think it's going to go 5. I think the Celtics basically beat down the Mavericks in the Game 3. Mavericks had a good half in Game 3, and after that, it was over. I'm not ready to concede my bet in the other series, as the Panthers won the first 2. They were close, and they're going to Edmonton. And the Edmonton's got to win both of them.
But my 7 looks better than your 6.
Your 7 does look better than my 6, but I think our Connor McDavid's look good, because if the Oilers come back, McDavid's going to.
It's going to have to be because of him.
It's going to be McDavid leading the way. The Blues did make some news today. Did you see that, Lucas? Your Blues made some news. They've named their new general manager.
Great. Is it Chris Pronger?
It is not Chris Pronger, so that bet doesn't pay off.
Dang it.
But I do appreciate you putting that up there. Wednesday night was the 5th anniversary of the Blues winning the Stanley Cup.
Yeah, I watched the highlight of that this week.
That was a pretty nice deal. So that was our weekend last week. What starts this week goes for the next week and a half, ladies and gentlemen. Always fun. The College World Series. Do you boys watch college baseball at all?
I do.
I do too. I love it. I just have a ball.
Especially with Hayden going where he's going. That's a huge college baseball school. And I watched it back when J.D. Drew was at Florida State.
Yeah.
Because it was super exciting.
When you have the opportunity, now the last 2 weekends now are past, but they are the best in that you have
The super sectionals.
the regionals, the super regionals, and the regionals and the super regionals. You have 16 different regionals all playing at the same time.
Yep.
And you go on ESPN Plus and just pick game after game after game and watch whatever you want. It is the best. These games actually, though, they don't have any. It's only 1 game at a time now at the College World Series. 4 ACC teams will be taking on 4 SEC teams, but they don't have it divided that way. That's just kind of how it works out. Boy, it does work out that way, doesn't it? In every game.
No, top one.
Carolina. Okay, yeah, that is both ACC. Then you have SEC, ACC, SEC, SEC. Okay. Who's got the surprise team? Would have to be NC State.
I took Florida State at plus 750 just for the value odds.
Florida.
And the fact that if Florida State knocks off Tennessee, then they also have an easier road because they've taken out the 1 seed.
I basically picked I only picked one as well. I picked Kentucky at 5-1. Here's the futures.
Oh, it's 900 now.
This was yesterday.
Okay, well, when I did it, 2 days ago, it was 750.
Oh, it dropped.
Yeah.
Florida State must have been pulling some money.
So
I bet Kentucky at 5-1. You can see how much respect the SEC is getting over the ACC, as the top 3 picks are all SEC teams. Really, to me, the more interesting contest could be across the street and I didn't make any pictures of it or anything, but across the street at Rocco's Pizza Joint, across the street from the stadium, is where they have the Jell-O shot competition.
Well, and that
have you seen that?
Yes, and that gets interesting.
LSU basically dominated there,
Yeah.
but they're gone. They're not there this year. LSU had like 30,000 or something crazy.
So it would be
of these teams.
You'd have to go with you almost go with Tennessee, Florida State. No, Florida State again.
You got to pick who travels.
I'm going Florida State again.
Not me. I'm going to go.
They travel for
I'm going to
baseball.
go Texas A&M. If I had to pick one of these, I would.
No, but they're such
Tennessee
a.
travels well too, but I'm going to go.
But
Texas.
A&M's such a cult. If like one person says, "I don't like Jello shots," then none of the other 10,000 are going to do one, and so then they're all out.
The Jello shot place across the street, and it's like $5 a Jello shot, and you have to designate what team you're doing the Jello shot for. But it goes like $2 out of the $5 goes to homeless people or something like that. Food, soup kitchens. I don't know, something like that.
Take 30,000 Jello shots, you're going to be homeless.
Man, $5. There was a dude. Have you guys ever eaten a Raising Cane's?
Yes.
The founder of Raising Cane's is an LSU alum.
There's a new one in O'Fallon.
Is there?
Yeah.
The founder of Raising Cane's is an LSU alum, and well, he found out about this whole pop thing, the Jello thing, and he went to that place. He bought 6,000 one day.
Oh,
That's how LSU won.
wow. Yeah, that would get you there. That'd get you there.
He bought $30,000
Worth of Jello
of
shots.
Jello shots. Which
I don't
team's
have
going
anything to say about that.
Huh?
I ain't got anything to say
You
about
haven't got
that.
anything to say, have you? Which team is going to have the Jello Pop, daddy? Texas A&M has the oil.
I'm going Florida State.
It's Kentucky. You know why?
Why?
They're used to eating Jello. I mean, that's you can't tell me them hillbillies that just live on Jello. You're like, hey, look, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Oh, yeah, you haven't been to Virginia. It's in the hills, too. But yeah, that's the College World Series starts up this week. It's going to go until next weekend, and we'll look here in a few minutes to see who all our winners. I might have it here, too. Who do we pick here? Just a couple of them. I picked Kentucky, but I wrote down the wrong number.
I had Florida State. Where'd it go?
I don't know. It wasn't on there. When did you put that in?
Same time I put the golf bets in. Had Florida State and they were plus 750.
I took A&M just now, see?
Did you take it? Oh, you did take A&M right now.
It's
that's
in pen.
You got it. Then that means you have it as a bet. We'll make sure we change the sheet for you then. So that's cool. I'll tell you what. Let's do. He mentioned golf. We're going to come back talk about the United States Open. It's taking place this weekend. Back in a sec.
Hi, my name is Landon Carter, and I'm a financial consultant at Benjamin F. Edwards in Florida. Whether you're planning to send a loved one to school, preparing for retirement, or passing your wealth to the next generation, we have the knowledge and perspective to implement financial strategies that will help you move smoothly through life's transitions. Here at Edwards, our clients know that we are fully invested in their financial future. To find out more, Cole Duke and I invite you to give us a call at 618-508-8050. Benjamin F. Edwards, member SIPC.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
Still in Pinehurst number 2.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce
Bar
Dickey.
shoot 120.
That's right. And be happy to be
We
there.
are we're talking about the United States Open. They're playing that over in Pinehurst, North Carolina. You've been to Pinehurst, haven't you? Don't you have?
Nope.
I thought you had some cousins over there that took you
north
took
of
you-
there.
I thought they took you to Pinehurst
Nope.
one year. Pinehurst is where is that? Is that down in the Piedmont or something down there toward
Yeah, it's about middle lower.
south of Raleigh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
North
Well,
of South Carolina.
near South Carolina?
North of it.
There we go.
It would be, in most cases. Pinehurst, North Carolina, they've had like 3 or 4 different U.S. Opens there. It's a big, famous course. Okay, it has started. We're shooting this show on Thursday afternoon. It has begun, but you enjoy talking about the U.S. Open, don't you, Jamie?
I love the U.S. Open.
What's your favorite part about the U.S. Open?
Anybody can get in, and it's always the courses on the U.S. Open. They try to make them the hardest out of any of the 4 majors. So Pinehurst is one where they showed a picture from the early 2000s where they'd taken the rough and made it zoysia type grass. They've done away with all that, went back to the original.
Didn't they go back to sand?
Went back to sand and scrub.
Sand and scrub.
So if you get, no matter what you're in, you're either hitting out a brush where you don't have a good lie, or you're hitting off really hard packed sand where you can't get underneath the ball. And so
The other cool part about the U.S. Open, I mean, like you say, the fairways are real tight.
yeah.
And the greens here are cruel. I mean,
Well, so they've got the turtleback greens, much like Fairfield. I mean, same course basically.
About the same thing.
About the same thing. And so they've got the turtleback greens.
yeah,
And it's been so hot and going to be hot all weekend that the golfers are mad. They say it's ridiculous.
Greens are fast and hard.
I was watching a shot and a guy hit it and it was 2 foot from the cup and rolled all the way off the green into a bunker because of just how he hit it on the wrong side of the cup and it just rolled forever.
how do you pick this? I mean, it's almost. It seems, the way that Scotty Scheffler has been playing in recent days, months, weeks. He's already got 5 tour wins this year.
Out of the past 8.
And he's just on fire. There's his numbers. This is from Wednesday. This is before it started, and this will have changed quite a bit. At the pre-tournament, Scotty was 3-1. And then it jumped up to Xander Schauffele, who won the PGA at 9-1. And then you have Rory, who hasn't won a major in 9 years or 10 years.
But he got back with his wife, though, so that's good.
Whoa. Did he get back with his wife?
Yeah,
They reconciled.
I thought they signed the divorce papers.
No, they're back together.
That's why I picked him in this. I was
That's why I've got him on my sheet. Yeah, they're back
I
together.
didn't know. I saw that.
Yeah, they're back together.
I couldn't believe you were picking Rory in
They're
this.
back together, baby.
It's a good story, man. He got back
He's
to his wife
happy.
and he wins the U.S. Open. I mean, that's story.
On Father's Day, for crying
That's
out
what I'm saying.
loud.
That's a
So
good
he's
story.
happy.
Do they celebrate Father's Day in Northern Ireland? Maybe they don't.
Yes, they call
Maybe
it
it's a-
Father's, no apostrophe, day. Because we're not quite sure who it
I did
is.
not know they were back together. What happened to the CBS gal?
She kicked curb.
Who kicked who?
Rory got back with his wife, so she
Well,
must,
the U.S. Open's on NBC. He wanted to avoid conflicts of interest.
I guess.
When did this happen? How did I not know
This
this?
past couple of days.
All right, there's Rory at 12-1. You're looking at the second line. You say, who's that guy on the right side? Ludwig Aberg.
He's been having a great 2 years.
Ludwig Oberg, and he came out and he lit that course on fire on Thursday.
Well, so DeChambeau.
DeChambeau had a heck of a start. Koepka was 3 under with about 4 holes to go, and he bogeyed 3 out of the last 4 holes. Why would I know that? Because I've got Koepka to win.
You may have something, a rooting interest.
I did have a rooting interest. And I want to apologize first and publicly, ladies and gentlemen, that I did put money on a live golfer. Koepka. Yeah, I feel bad.
Don't apologize.
Why not?
Who cares anymore? Everyone's over that.
There are people in my immediate family who are not.
Apologize to your mom.
No, apologize to my brother-in-law. He's the one who's very angry about these kinds of things. So hopefully he doesn't see the show this week. Any surprises in the numbers here? Again, this is the top 30 or so, 30 or 35.
Cameron Young being that much.
70 to 1 on Cameron Young.
Yep.
I was kind of, you were saying Cameron Young, I was kind of surprised 40 to 1 on Cameron Smith, now that you mentioned Cameron's. Justin Thomas at 40 to 1, well, there'd be money out the window. He shot a 77 in the first round.
Victor Hovland 16 to 1. He's out of it too. So.
What'd he shoot?
He was 6 over.
So. Oh, was he? So and then you look. Here's the second page. You get down into names that you really do not know.
Martin Keimer, he was a past U.S. Open champion at 250 to 1
at the same place. He won it at Pinehurst. He shot 65 twice in that same tournament,
and he's 1 under through 12.
How about Sergio Garcia? He's 2 or 3 under right now at 175 to 1.
He finished 1 under. Yeah.
How's that Nick Dunlap? What'd he end up? He had a pretty good day going. He's like a first year pro or something like that.
I don't see him. Do you see a guy named M. Pavin on there anywhere?
Oh, Pavon.
Yeah, that guy. Is he on your, he must not even
let
be on
me
your
see.
sheet.
Let's go back to the first page.
No way he's on the first page.
Okay, you're right. No ways. How about the third page? Where is Pavon?
Plus 50,000.
Wow.
Not bad.
So 500 to 1 if you bet on Pavon, and what he shoot, 4 under?
3 under today, so he's in third place right now. Some guy named
French hitter.
Frankie Capin the third, an American. He's 3 under or 2 under. Never heard of that dude either.
Give me that name again.
Frankie Capin. Where do you live? He's going? Oh, Capan. Capin.
Is he's an American, you say?
Yeah.
There he is.
Yep.
50,000 as well.
Thing.
Yeah, plus 50,000 as well. You never know. That's the thing. Can you imagine having a ticket 500 to 1 on some guy and he's in first place or in second or third?
Well, no, it's.
Well, what is Scotty now? Since you're looking at your.
Oh, where is he at right now?
Yeah, what's Scotty Scheffler?
He was 1 over. He is now still at 1 over.
Is he done for the day?
Yeah, he's on 15.
Okay. Here's what we did, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I take that back. Here's the top 10 and top 20 for the top 15 or so guys, just to kind of give you an idea. But you could bet top 10 or top 20 or top 5 for that matter on the entire crew. I'm not going to show you any of that picture. But here's what we ended up doing. Wheeze has
top 10 after round 1.
that looks like a loser for Wheeze, doesn't it? Since he's plus 1.
Yeah, you go ahead now.
Yeah, Oberg top 10 though. That looks pretty good if that holds up. Dietrich, I don't know what he's doing today. Koepka is even, so he's still in the mix. Finau is in the top 10.
Dietrich's 1 over.
Dietrich's 1 over, so he's in the mix. He's still there. He's alive. Zalatoris had a pretty decent day, Jamie did.
He was playing well. I didn't catch the last of his round, but I just thought he was a long shot.
He was a couple under earlier in the round, and then he gave them back. And McIlroy top 10.
Zalatoris ended up 5 over.
Ooh, he had a bad run.
Yeah, I knew he was starting to have a bad run. I quit looking, but that McIlroy top 10 for $10.
McIlroy top 10 looks pretty solid right now. And then Lucas Morikawa was up and down.
I think he ended up even on his round. Yeah, he's even on his round, so he's right there.
He was even along with Koepka. They're in the same group. Morikawa got 3 birdies in the last 4, while Koepka got 3 bogeys in the last 4. So that's kind of how that happened. Who is Denny McCarthy?
Well, it's my pick to click.
I'm not sure what that means.
What was this? Harold Sky? Who's the White Sox announcers? Forever. They always pick the click.
You mean when it was Jason Benetti and Steve Stone?
No, before that, the good ones, the Hawk Harrelson and.
Oh my gosh, Hawk Harrelson and Stone.
Yeah, they would always do that. Pick the click.
I don't know about that.
He's leading the tour in putting, and with greens like they were this week, I thought, you know what, we'll give a guy that's leading the tour in putting a chance.
How's he doing on day 1?
He's not putting well.
He is no longer leading the tour in putting.
The putting, it's gone down.
The U.S. Open, it's Father's Day is this Sunday. That's also the last day of the U.S. Open.
And it'll run late, is the beauty of
It'll
it.
run, well, this one, not in North Carolina, probably run till 6 or so. maybe.
Well, that's late for me.
Well, I
Bedtime.
Yeah. You got to
do you
realize
guys
that.
get to, now, you're your fathers, both of you. Do your families let you set aside the day to pamper yourselves and watch the golf tournament?
You have been around my wife a whole bunch.
I didn't say your wife, I said your families.
No.
Your kids, I'm certain, shower you with all kinds of gifts.
I tell them to go outside and play.
We'll be back on Big Talk. We're going to talk baseball right after this. Stick around.
Fashion is our passion at Carnaby Square. We specialize in customer service and have since 1980. Our multi-generational boutique features your favorite on-trend to classic famous maker fashions, footwear, accessories, and a massive inventory of Brighton. So come, relax, explore, and elevate your look with us. Everyone is welcome, where we always wrap it, tag it, and bag it for free at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on the Wabash Catch TV. By the way, who won the Cardinal game today? I didn't.
Birds were up.
Yeah, they won 4-3. I better check
They
that.
were ahead 3-0, and then and Pittsburgh tied it up 3-3.
And then, oh my goodness, what's his name? Donovan hit a home run.
Yeah, they won 4-3.
Oh, good. So they win the series.
Yep.
Against the Pirates. Come back to win that one after losing the first game. The reason I asked that because I took this.
One under 500. We were close on the way up.
I took this snapshot before the series ended, before the game ended.
Look at that.
The Central Division of the National League is just piled chock full in the middle of chock full of mediocrity right there. You've got and then they have the Cardinals going to the Cubs this weekend, playing just 3, I think, right? Don't they start on Friday? I don't think they played them.
Yeah, you said it was Friday.
So yeah, you've got the Cubs.
Thursday.
And we just talked about the Pirates winning. So much.
Everybody knows that today's Thursday.
And we just talked about the Pirates winning.
Yeah, you said, I don't think they play on Thursday. No, they don't, Bruce. They don't.
No.
I'm sorry, I was talking about Wednesday's game. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Thursday's game. You've got me confused. Okay, today is Thursday. The Phillies just keep rolling over. That was a fun series. They split with the Mets over in London. I watched the second game of that. That was a good time. Mets came back to win that one. I was surprised. The Cardinals got to catch the Brewers. I don't know if they're going to be able to do it. Who do you see making the playoffs here?
There's 4
I
teams.
mean, I wouldn't feel good about them if I was a Braves fan right now. I would feel real. I mean, the Braves lost 5 in a row. They were 35 and 25, and now they're 35.
Yeah, but are they afraid of the Nationals or Mets? I don't think. I mean,
probably not. But I guess they'd have to be afraid of enough teams to get over 500. That's the sad part. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 15 teams over 500 in the National League. You move to the American League, it's not that much better. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams over 500. 19 teams at 500 or under.
Wow.
In Major League Baseball. You think, statistically, Bruce, how can that happen? Well, you just got bad teams.
Yeah, teams with really, really good records.
Yeah, really good teams and really bad teams. And the Yankees just keep rolling on, and Baltimore stays right with them. I mean, 670, that'd be well ahead of any other division, right? They'd be the Phillies would be just ahead. But what are your impressions seeing this? The Rockies are out of it. Who's going to get the other 3 playoff spots? You say the Braves,
Padres. Got a chance, you never know about them. They tend to fall apart in the second half.
The Nationals are basically the same as the Cardinals, Cubs, Pirates, and Reds.
Seems like the Central always
Giants.
squeaks out a wild card team. Just don't know who it's going to be.
I don't know. The other interesting thing, the other interesting thing about baseball this week was that there was a poll done by The Athletic, picking. There were like 12 different questions in the poll.
They do it every year.
And they asked ball players to pick your favorite this, that, and the other thing. Here was the answer. Who is the most overrated player in baseball? Any surprises here?
Alonso being on the list.
Pete Alonso. I'm kind of surprised by that, too. He's only 59. They had 86 votes for everything else, but only 59 votes on this because 27 of the players said if you've reached Major League Baseball, you're not overrated.
And that's a good point.
That is a good point. I was kind of surprised Jack Flaherty was on the list.
Oh, come on. I got an issue.
Well, let's hear it.
Spencer Strider? Somebody voted for Spencer.
A single vote.
Is a stud. How can you say that kid is overrated? Holy moly, he's got a fantastic mustache.
And Bryce Harper got a vote.
Bryce Harper
got a vote. Bryce Harper gets a vote.
I don't know how Bryce Harper could be overrated.
Somebody's got issues with that. I mean, that they're not overrated baseball players.
Somebody also put in there, they've got Juan Soto and Julio Rodriguez. I mean, Juan Soto makes no sense either.
Javier Baez, I could definitely see on
They
that
put
list.
Julio Rodriguez. The person who voted for Julio Rodriguez said, well, he voted for him because he's young. And he's getting too much stuff, too much recognition as a young man. Yeah, that doesn't make a ton of sense. How about this one?
No.
Let's see which one. That was the one. That was the one I just had. How about this one? Going solely on vibes. Who do you most want on your team? I got to tell you, not just vibes. I'd want his bat there, Mookie Betts. That makes some sense.
Well, I like Ohtani because he's got great vibes. He's not going to talk to you. so that's perfect.
Ask him what he's betting on. He always go against him. Fade him big time.
Yeah. Fade Ohtani. Look at Lance Lynn.
Hey, there's our boy.
Our boy Lance Lynn makes the team. So
I thought Mike Trout might be higher on that.
Why? He's always hurt.
They kind of
said vibes, not playing.
Shohei Ohtani, Ronald Acuna Jr. being on the list also. I think he only speaks Spanish, for crying out loud. Does he speak English to anybody in the locker room? I mean, he's kind of like Ohtani. He's not talking to anybody.
So those are good people to have.
Those are good people to have on the team. Looks like Mookie Betts runs away with that, though. Which team would you sign with if contracts, state taxes, and rosters were not a factor? Everybody wants to play in Atlanta.
Who would want Pittsburgh? Somebody voted for Pittsburgh.
You'll like the next one, the team you don't want to. If you add up the votes here, Lucas, as well, you got 20 teams in the table, and then like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got 27 teams receiving votes. You could look who's not receiving votes. You can pretty much see.
Yeah. Who's going to be on the next list?
White Sox are
You can
on
pick
there.
the next list pretty
Athletics
easy.
are on there.
I'll show it to you here in a second. I was kind of surprised that the Yankees. I guess a lot of people want to work. They want to live in the Dodgers. Makes sense. It's with the weather.
Well, Yankees got
Why is Boston
tradition.
on that list? Why would you want to sign with Boston?
Why is Texas on that list? What do they have? What have they?
I don't understand. Cubs, I don't understand either. I guess people, I don't know. I'm one of the few people in the world, though, that has been to both Wrigley and Fenway multiple times and disliked both parks. Wrigley's okay.
Yeah, Wrigley's not bad.
Fenway's not good.
Wrigley's got good atmosphere outside
Fenway's
of it.
a dump. Fenway is a dump. Trust me. Here's where people don't want to go. Yeah, but I was kind of surprised you had a few Yankees on there, but the Angels, the White Sox, and the Athletics.
I believe that.
And the Rockies.
That looks like a legit list to me.
That is a legitimate list.
The Cardinals are on there. What bad reputation do the Cardinals have?
Jason Hayward had bad. Maybe Jason Hayward voted.
Jason Hayward is a bad reputation.
Kind of surprised Rockies are that high.
I was kind of surprised at that too.
They got a good stadium. It's a neat place.
They don't draw anybody. They're boring up there.
There's traffic is unbearable in Denver. I can understand why you wouldn't want to go.
I wouldn't want to go down to Miami either, but.
Well, since they had 24 inches of rain in the last 2 days or something like that.
Tampa Bay. Wow, I would go to Tampa Bay though.
I'd go to Tampa. Wouldn't I? Yeah, I'd probably.
But when Skinner playing in front of 200 people a night.
Oh, that's funny.
When do you want to go?
That's over half.
I guess it makes sense. You got the White Sox, the Angels, and the Athletics. The owners are all three just
complete jerks.
Complete jerks, yeah. And the owner of the Rockies is a complete jerk as well. The Mets, I'm surprised they're on there. They've got their owner has a lot of money. I mean, and he spends it. He's spendy. Pirates, I can understand being on there because they get rid of you if you get good.
As soon as you get good, you're gone.
Good. I can see that. I just kind of thought that some of those were a little bit interesting.
Yeah, they were. I agree.
I'm not surprised though Mookie Betts being the number one.
No.
Wouldn't you like to have Mookie Betts on your team?
Yeah. On my bowling team.
He must be a good.
I'd probably be athletic enough to bowl as well.
You know the story, right?
No.
No, he's not athletic enough. He's bowled multiple 300 games. He's bowled on the PGA Tour, PBA Tour, and some of their events.
Mookie has bowled PBA professionally, or could have.
And he's a stud basketball player, but the bowling and basketball one of the seasons was coincided, so he never had to go to bowling practice when he was in high school. By the way, he had bowling in high school. But he still was the team captain, the best player on the team, and led the bowling team to a state title or whatever. The guy's a stud on everything he plays.
And he must be a great guy in the locker room.
Ping pong. He's a stud ping pong player. So
he's Forrest Gump. So he's basically Forrest Gump.
He's a four-tool.
He's a Forrest Gump.
10-tool Forrest Gump.
Yeah. So he's the Forrest Gump of MLB.
Last question I'm going to ask you, since we're talking about a wide variety of subjects, we'll talk about something none of us have any understanding of or know much about. Should Caitlin Clark have been on the women's Olympic team? Or if you don't want to touch that hand grenade, you go ahead and feel free.
Yes, she should have, because she's young. Look at the crowd she's drawing. If her teammates could make a layup, she'd be throwing up double-doubles on a 4-win team. They have like 12 missed layups from her assist. You just mute my mic.
No. No, what do you think, Lucas?
I'm also biased.
I get the reasoning why. They have a lot of experienced women's basketball players that are winners and proven winners.
I'm surprised Taurasi's still on the team.
42 years old.
I think you take off Taurasi.
Fifth team that sixth team she's been on. So half of her life, she's over half of her life.
And three of the last 4 number 1 picks the year that the Olympics were held. have made the Olympic team. That's why I figured she'd make the team. That and the marketing. I mean, not even talking about the marketing, you figured she'd make it. Oh, well.
I mean, Christian Leitner was on the dream team, so.
Christian Leitner was a gift. It was a gift to Duke fans. Thank you so much for watching, folks.
Thanks,
we'll
guys.
see y'all next time on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Have a great weekend. Good luck on your open bets.